Show starts in 5 minutes.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go! Show starts in 3 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Popcorn, candy, ooh, hot dog, popsicle. Oh boy, Santa orange.
Show starts in 1 minute.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
Oh, I was muted. Coming to you live from beautiful Union City, New Jersey. This is your movie quiz for Wednesday, March 31st, 2021. Let's go. Good evening and welcome to the Movie Quiz, part of the Trivia List network of games. I am your host, Chris Mann-Nelson, and in just a few minutes, I'm going to be asking you 4 rounds of film trivia. Now, this show, the Movie Quiz, is a completely interactive game. You don't have to just sit there and watch. So if you're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and you want to play the game, you think, I know movie trivia, I could throw my hat in the ring, head to this website right here, TMQ. I never get good at this. I never learn how to do mirror. tmq.thetrivialist.com. And just all you got to do is put your email in, put your team name in, and you will be part of the game. It's a completely free game to play. There is no buy-in whatsoever. We do accept donations. We have like a recommended donation of like a couple bucks per player per game to help us cover the cost of bringing you some fun movie trivia every Wednesday night. Now, once you're signed up, you will be playing against our special guest tonight. I'm very excited to have him on the show. He is an actor. He's a trivia host. He was, in fact, my trivia host when I was a player in NYC Trivia League years ago. Before I switched to this side of the trivia process, please welcome to the game, Alex Teicheira. Alex, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Chris? It's great to see you.
I'm doing great. It's good to see you, man. It's exciting to ask you the questions tonight.
Man, boy, don't we feel old?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been quite a while.
I saw this man drinking, at dark, seedy bars, but just kicking so much ass. And again, his team would just win. And I think that his team, which was always called Chris, by the way,
they're
no
here.
No ego there at all. But Chris, this man and his team would just slay at House of Brews, among many other bars. You would add S's to every win, I think, every week. When you had like a winning streak, wouldn't you add an S every time?
Yes, I think, the number of S's would be dictated by how many weeks in a row we had won. Chris is here, yes. Although I have to say the Chris as it exists now is not part of me. They have their dominance in this game is in no way connected. There's no malfeasance. They are not connected to the game. They don't have the answers.
But you have a legacy. Like you're donating like $6,000 a year to your Roth IRA Chris account.
Right. Yeah. I back channel.
You have an extension this year till May 17th to donate your Roth IRA now for 2020 tax year for Chris. So make the donation now, and you can also have 2021 lined up for you. Okay,
right? Exactly. Yeah, but I have to keep it clean.
We're grown-ups now. Think about these things. Yeah.
I have to keep it super. It is not collusion. There is no collusion between me and Chris. There's no secret. There's no secret back channel to them. R.I.P. the House of Brews original menu.
Yes, House of Brews.
Before they did the BuzzFeed menu.
It was kind of like, as a host of that place, I mean, again, we could talk about this for hours, but no, for a moment, the menu was great. The OG menu was fantastic. And as a host, sometimes, depending on the bartender and staff, you might get a little extra, as you arrive. Not just a beer, but hey, Alex, or you hosted there too, Chris.
Yeah,
hey, try this food. And I would try some. And then they'd offer it later on after the menu would change and kind of like, well, I'll just stick to beer.
I never got the little slid plates.
It changed, man.
Just like I don't slide Chris any answers. I didn't get slid free food at House of Brews. So now I could talk about House of Brews all day, but this is a movie show. So Alex, we were talking in the pre-show about how that quarantine has kind of exposed some gaps in your movie knowledge.
Oh yeah. I don't know about you, Chris, but what I did was I watched a lot of my favorites, a lot of them.
Just kind of leaned into the cozy blanket of your favorite movies.
I used to really be up on, oh, what are the new releases? What are the Oscar nominations? Let me just catch up on those. But gaping holes now. Just don't have the knowledge. Didn't see them. Was watching my favorites. Thanks. I'll get back to you in a month. And then that became a year. What
are your favorites that you've been retreating into?
Gosh. Well, for starters, Demolition Man. I saw
Demolition. Oh, that's a good. Demolition Man
and Rocky. There was a strange Stallone fixation for
Sylvester Stallone is here playing in the game. Sylvester, Rocky. There's no, that's Barfman. Where's Sylvester Stallone? There we go. There's Sylvester Stallone. But Demolition Man is a good underrated one. You're talking about feeling old. This is I remember I saw Demolition Man in the theaters and I was very into it. I was
11.
So was I. So we're the same age. We're the same age.
But still, tell me more, Chris.
I was so hyped for it. My hype of my preteen hype was only surpassed the following year by Speed. Where I remember I saw Speed like 3 days in a row in the theater.
That was a good Sandra Bullock movie. Huh. That is also a good Sandra Bullock movie.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Sandra Bullock, 93, 94 action movies.
Yep.
There, I see. Yeah. There's a great connection there. No, but Demolition Man is great. And Stallone's always threatening to like make another Demolition Man. And it's like, it shouldn't.
And all restaurants are almost always Taco Bell, but not quite.
That's right. That's right. Chris age reveal graphic cue. No, it's not a secret how old I am.
You were 11 years old when that movie came out. You can IMDb that right now.
Yeah, look up. I said explicitly how old I am.
I was 11 when Demolition Man came out. Think about what that is.
Release the age. So,
not that you should look on IMDb right now. That's cheating, but
I would have said it. I would have just said the number, but now I want to make you all do the work. All right. So, Alex, are you ready to get? I think we've got everybody here. We got 20 teams right now. That's fantastic.
I'm getting a text from someone saying they can't get on this video. What do they have to do, Chris?
They just have to head to that website there. Just go to TM. I'm still pointing the wrong way. I can never get this right. TMQ.thetrivialist.com. TMQ as in the movie quiz. .thetrivialist.com.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can join the game in progress easily with our new software update. So even if you can't get in time, for the first question, you can get in anytime after that.
That's all right. That's what we can do.
All right. Yeah, we'll do what we can do, and everyone can join whenever they can. All right. So I am going to do what you've all been waiting for me to do. I'm going to put it into in-game mode. It is now in-game mode. There it is. Spinning in and out, spinning in, and then I didn't feel like animating it spinning out, so it just kind of fades back out. It's the mode. It's the mode.
That's cool. That's cool.
Thank you. It took me 20 really tough minutes in Photoshop to make that game.
Hey, in father time?
Yeah, 20 minutes in
that's all
time.
That's
exactly. I use all my free father time minutes to make this show. All right, so let's jump into our first round. Yes, it is Ryan's birthday. Everyone's pointing out that it is Ryan's birthday. Happy birthday. Where is it? Happy birthday to Ryan. I hope you have a great birthday. I hope you have a better birthday this week than you had last week, even though you won last week. All right, so your first round tonight is inspired. I'm going off of the fact that today is a big release. There's actually a blockbuster coming out today, and it's coming out on HBO also. It's Godzilla versus Kong, or Kong versus Godzilla. The order doesn't matter, and the order is not going to matter in this round because I'm asking you all about movies with verses in the title. but I'm going to. You're going to have to name the two titular combatants based on the clues that I give you. Okay, so name the two titular combatants. So, like for example, if I were to say, if I describe Godzilla versus Kong as Tokyo versus New York, so I might use like clues that are kind of, or Toho versus RKO, the studios that made them. I wouldn't go that arcane, but I'm going to describe them in some roundabout way, and you got to name both. You'll see two different fields, but this isn't a 2-point question. It's a 1-point question. You have to name both. You have to name both parts of it to get it. So you'd have to name Godzilla and Kong. No half credit, no single points for this. Okay, so the first one, I want to start you off pretty easy with this first one. Here we go. Elm Street versus Camp Crystal Lake. I think it's easy. I shouldn't say that. I don't know what's easy for everyone, but Elm Street versus Camp Crystal Lake. So name the two people or the two characters who are in this versus movie. All 8 of these will be versus movies. Okay, here we go. Starting the timer now. Already got 13 teams in, but because I spent time explaining it. I think you got it. Oh, and click submit. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sylvester Carrot Stallone. I keep hitting the wrong one. Click submit. You have to click submit to get your credit, even if it's a multiple choice. I'm trying to think. I think there's a couple multiple choices tonight. Click submit every time. Otherwise, it won't. It's like hitting send. What's that?
How'd I do? Oh, I want to know.
Let's find out. Let's find out. We got 17 teams submitted their answers. So Elm Street is where Freddy lives, and Camp Crystal Lake is where Jason lives. So Freddy and Jason are your two.
You have to get the order right? You have to have it. It can't be Jason versus Freddy, right? I mean,
you can't. No, you can. I actually said it so that you could put it however you want. Alex does not agree with that.
Try having Jason versus Freddy. See what you get.
You don't want to see that movie. All right, your next one. Your next one is Bill Finger and Bob Kane versus Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster.
Oh my gosh.
Bill Finger and Bob Kane. That's just one half. It's two. Each half is 2 people here. So it's a roundabout way of describing the two title combatants. Bill Finger and Bob Kane versus Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster.
Yeah, these are the gaps of knowledge that are just wide.
Hang on. I'm going to, I think something something went wrong here with my scoring. So probably the way I loaded the game. I see that nobody got their points, so I'm just going to rescore it. I probably will have to do that a few times here. All right. So Bill Finger and Bob Kane are the creators of Batman, and the other two created Superman. So it's Batman versus Superman.
Good man.
Batman versus Superman.
They're good men and true.
All right, hang on. I see. Are people getting their points for that first one now? Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to have to manually correct everybody. Sorry, this will just add a little bit of extra time.
Ooh.
Did you see this? So let's vamp, Alex. What did you see this movie, Batman versus Superman?
No, but I did see the 4-hour Justice League recently.
Yeah, it was surprisingly good. It was surprisingly good. All right.
Like 4:3 ratio. That was interesting. Kind of like a graphic novel, like a comic book. Not everything has to be wide ass screen, right? I don't have to see like a million extras either way. Like, give me the goods. Give me the superheroes, like right in the center. Bam. There's the action shot right there.
Right. I agree. All right. So question number 3, Sigourney versus Arnold. So remember, some of these are going to get into like a roundabout description. They won't be exactly a direct.
Okay. Clever.
You see what I'm talking about, Alex.
Oh, but I did. Okay. I did a typo already. No, I can't take it back. Can I? I did a typo.
You can. You can change it. You can change it.
I just did. There we go. Wow. Thank you. And I teach too. So spelling should be all right.
All right. Now.
And
the answer is Alien versus Predator. Sigourney is Alien.
Wonderful.
And Arnold was in Predator. All right, here we go. I think everybody should have gotten their points on that one. I'm not sure what happened in the way that I loaded this that's causing this glitch. All right, your next one is wacky sitcom neighbor versus real life founder of Act Up.
Oh, God.
Wacky sitcom neighbor versus real life founder of Act Up.
They're too clever. I'll write in something silly. This might be the actual answer later for another one. There we go. This is so I won't win. It's just because.
All right. Let me. All right. So this one. So wacky sitcom neighbor. That is from Seinfeld. That's Kramer. And then the real life founder of Act Up.
You did.
Is also named Kramer. And that is Kramer versus Kramer. Kramer versus Kramer.
Oh, yeah. It's really good. Just for that, I'm taking my son from this divorce, okay? I'm taking him. Whatever you do, he's mine.
All right. Your next question is Muppet Show's Sam versus Finding Nemo's Bruce. Muppet Show's Sam versus Finding Nemo's Bruce.
Oh, God. No. Wait. That's not right. That's not right. I love it. I love just not winning.
Oh, I see what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong here.
Oh, I see what I did.
I see. You should have been seeing two separate fields for each one. I somehow I made a mistake there. All right, I will take that. All right, so the Sam from the Muppet Show is an eagle. He is Sam Eagle, and Bruce from Finding Nemo is a shark. This is one of the lesser known movies in this category. It's Taika Waititi's first movie, actually. It's Eagle versus Shark.
And I got it right.
You got it right.
I've never seen it, but I've never seen the movie.
Yeah, based on the context, you got it right.
He's got a profile like Nixon, and there's a whole lot there. But yeah.
All right, question number 6. Dracula. This one I posted on Instagram today, and as a little clue, a freebie actually. Dracula, the Mummy, and the Wolfman versus E.T., Alf, and Mork. Dracula, the Mummy, and the Wolfman versus E.T., Alf, and Mork.
I'll drink to that man from Orc.
Yes, Nanu Nanu.
Nanu Nanu, my friend.
Alex, I'm sorry if I'm a little I'm drifting off because it's just because of this tech issue that I created.
Oh, this
is my own problem that I've created. All right, so Dracula, the Mummy, and the Wolfman. A lot of teams got this right. Those are monsters, and all of those TV stars, they are all aliens. This is the 2009 whatever it's called, DreamWorks animation. I couldn't think of the studio. It's Monsters versus Aliens. You get this one right, Alex?
I did actually.
Nice.
Yes, I wasn't a voice in this movie. No, but bottom of the barrel. Who were they going for? Who was left in 2009? Like, you're not in a movie. You're not in an anime movie. You're not.
Yeah,
in a movie?
It was. This one's like surprisingly. For me, DreamWorks is really hit or miss with animation because sometimes they'll do How to Train Your Dragon, which are all great. They're all like really solid movies, and then they'll do just like complete schlock, cynical kids movies that are like wall to wall needle drops, which just irks me.
It's like, well, we still have all this money, so
right.
Let's keep making movies. I mean,
let's do another Kung Fu Panda.
Right.
All right, your next one: Detroit, Michigan versus Maranello, Italy. Detroit, Michigan versus Maranello.
Right before, and now I'm writing it now.
Oh, you wrote this one. You had thrown this one out there.
Yeah, out of jest, and now it actually makes sense.
Detroit, Michigan versus Maranello, Italy.
Mwah. I did it.
All right,
Pretty sure I did it. I'm pretty sure I got this one.
This one was like, I'm trying to regrade these. Hang on, let me just regrade these 1 sec. Yep. Did you want? Yes, you can. They are all locked, Alex. So if you had something you wanted to say.
Oh, I don't think I could drive either of these cars right now, but yeah, I probably could. Drive one of them. Okay.
Well, they are. So these are the headquarters of these two car companies that had a real rivalry on the racetrack, and then they made a movie about it. I have no concept of time anymore. 2 years ago, Ford versus Ferrari. Versus Ferrari.
Still waiting for that electric Ferrari, but they already have made it. I don't even know. Did that make news? No
electric Ferrari?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I don't think they made it yet.
No. They should.
$300,000, $400,000. Come on.
Why not? Just if you're spending that much on a Ferrari, let's spend the extra money. If you have that much to spend on a Ferrari, you have more to spend.
You get 4 miles every charge. Yeah. Fill it up again.
All right. And your final question. World assimilating scourge of the Federation versus racket smashing scourge of referees. World assimilating scourge of the Federation versus racket smashing scourge of referees. I'll say one of these is a roundabout clue, and one of them is directly referencing the person in the title.
Oh gosh, no. I don't think I even got one in there. No, okay.
And let me just mark these. All right.
Whoops.
We got 2 teams got this right. So the world assimilating scourge of the Federation, that is the Borg, but in this case referring to Borg. And the other one is the actual person I'm referring to there. It's McEnroe. Borg versus McEnroe is the name of the movie. So I think everybody got their points. Everybody got the points that were coming to them.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Nice one.
Thank you, Alex. And coming from you, that's high praise. There's a tennis nerd. I've never seen a movie with a tennis nerd in the house. Remember
7 Days of Hell?
What's that? Oh, does that also have Shia LaBeouf or no? Shia LaBeouf plays
Andy Samberg.
Oh, that's right. And the guy from Game of Thrones, right?
Mm-hmm. It's very good. Jon Snow. The actor's name is escaping me, which is probably
Kit Harington.
Kit Harington. Watch that movie. 7 days.
All right. Let's take a look at your scores after one round. We've got a lot of high scores. Ooh. Let's read off since it says 8th. It's really 3rd because we have all these ties with 5 points apiece. In 3rd, we got Ricky Skaz, Dicky Daz, Meaty Tuck, the producers, Alexander the Great. That's you, Alex.
Woo!
Got 5. In 2nd place with 6 points, we got Good God Lemon, Looney Tunes, and Sylvester Stallone, Stir Crazy, and leading the way with 7 points. Chris, Horny Balloon Adventure. They're sticking with that name. Sterling Cooper, Roland Deli Bets, and Marley's Chains. If anybody didn't get their points, let me know in the chat. I'll try to go back and fix it before the end of the game. But other than that, we are going to move on to our 2nd round of the night. It's your picture round. And I actually just this week I piggybacked off of last week's picture round. Last week we had a picture round involving Tom Hanks playing a real person. So I just expanded that into a whole round. That's all Tom Hanks playing real people. So this is just like it's worked the last few weeks. Your picture round is going to have 2 potential answers. One, and you can get a point for each. So it's 2 points total for each question. You can name the movie or you can name the real person that he was playing. Sometimes those might be one and the same, but you don't have to name both for this one. You just have to name either one. So let me share my screen here. All right, let's go to your next round. And here comes person number 1. Let me add Alex back into the stream. You ready, Alex? You ready for this next one?
so ready to see all the Tom Hanks movies I've since forgotten and the ones I saw repetitively over quarantine.
All right, and here we go. Name the person or the movie. Name both for 2 points. All right. Who is Hanks playing here, and what's the name of the movie?
I believe that shoe was named Wilson.
Yeah, that's Wilson's cousin.
Hey, no man is an island unless you're this guy.
Oh my God, I love Castaway, but there's some questionable things in the naming. Like his name is Noland. Like the character's name is Noland. It's insane. All right, let me see
the trends. You know.
All right, so I'm just making sure everybody's gotten their points. So this is him playing Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers. If you put anything like that, you got the point. Good. In A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. A Beautiful Day. A lot of people, 67% knew who he was playing, but maybe couldn't remember. Some people couldn't remember the name of the movie.
Saw it in theaters and forgot the name of the movie.
I also accepted It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood because it feels like that could have also easily been the title. All right, your next real person played by Tom Hanks. Name of the movie. This one I feel is going to be the inverse of that last one. I feel like this is going to be a lot of people know the movie and can't remember who he played.
All right, so good. I'm going to get 1 point here. And Chris, you might find my answer hilarious or just stupid. That's how I feel right now because I do love this film and I totally forgot his name. Kevin Bacon's name of his character is actually on his damn shirt.
I know.
It's like pan over. Just pan over.
I know. It's right there. And in fact, I actually posted a hint about this round earlier in the week, and Hanks's character's name. It's a real person, so the person's name is on here.
This is why we're like widescreen and not the Zack Snyder 4:3.
I know the 4:3 is inexplicable. I can't figure out the 4:3. Apparently, it had to do with IMAX. That's what an IMAX screen would be. But like, you're not going to show it in IMAX. It's on HBO, so make it 16:9. I think I'm going to be mentioning that every week. I'm so perplexed by it. I think I brought it up last week. So the movie is Apollo 13, and the astronaut is Jim Lovell. Jim Lovell is his name. So 33% of you guys out there remember Jim Lovell. All right, question number 4. Real person number 4. Okay. This one should be successful all around. I think this one. Yeah, if you could only be in the room for me ranting about the 4:3 aspect ratio. I turned it on. I turned the movie on out of morbid curiosity, which turned into I gotta admit I enjoyed it overall.
Yeah,
but
you just do this.
But the first thing that comes up, the first thing that you see is it says this movie is being presented in a 4:3 aspect ratio to preserve his artistic vision. It's like, okay, why?
He's on his phone going like, but look at this. I want this. See this? This is what I want. Put it on this. Oh, this is all. Make sure, guys. Check this out.
All right. So the correct answer. Let me just make sure everybody got their points. So it's the same twice. It's Sully and Sully. So you could have put his name Chesley Sullenberger if you wanted to type all that out. The name of the movie is Sully. It should be. I think everybody got their points correct.
It's weird because only 10%.
Yeah, that's why I'm someone's was marked wrong. I'm rescoring it. Hang on.
Is it because it was flipped? Like, because for me, I put Sully as my top answer. I put Sully Sullenberger as my second. I should have flipped them, I suppose, in this format.
Yeah, let me see if this works.
That's my bad. I put the movie title should have been on the bottom.
Here.
The name of the person. So I I wrote them
There
both
we go.
down.
That should work.
We're all smart.
That should work. Everyone, that jumped up by 23%.
Ooh. Hey. Ooh.
All right. Okay. So here's your next one. This one I literally reused. This one I just reused from last week. The first time I just carried it over. Name the person and name the movie.
Another 1 out of 2 for me. Thanks. Oh, I just remembered it now as I submitted.
You can submit it again. I think you can submit. I think you can still submit.
Oh gosh, I gotta hurry. I just remembered the last name. I just remembered it. Maybe.
I see. Alex, you're on the edge of your seat. So you knew who he was playing, right?
I knew he was playing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Politics aside, what a great man, Walt Disney. What a great man.
He was playing Walt Disney, as Alex pointed out, and the movie was Saving Mr. Banks.
I said Mrs. Banks.
Oh, that's it. Well, I think it took it.
I said Mrs. Banks.
It's fine. It's fine. All right.
Great.
Yeah, I'll take it. You don't have to.
I'm like, that's Mrs. Banks.
She's
Silly
the Mrs. Banks. Yeah, I think
Mrs. Banks.
I don't remember who Mr. Banks is in the movie. All right. So your next one, movie number 5, person number 5. This one's a little tougher. It's a little tougher. Hopefully, maybe you took the time to suss out the clue I posted and study up on these real people played by Tom Hanks.
Oh, that's Ron Burgundy. Holy shit.
Coincidentally, and very lucky for me, I think he's played exactly 8 real people. So I had just enough people.
Oh man. Was there actually a Joe in Joe versus the Volcano? Was he Joe? And it's a real person, right?
Let's see. Okay. All right. I'll go back before the end of the game. I'll check the somebody saying they didn't get their points on Sully. So I'll go back to that in a bit, but let me just keep this moving for the time being. So this is one of his many collaborations with Steven Spielberg, one of his, I think the most recent one actually, where he played editor of the Washington Post, Ben Bradley, in the movie The Post. It's The Post, where he's playing Ben Bradley. All right. Number 6. Real person number 6.
Oh, gosh. Well, I'm going to do this thing where maybe you'll accept this.
Let me see.
Maybe.
Let me take that.
Come on, Chris.
What did you put in?
I just repeated myself.
It should work. All right. This is Captain Phillips.
Yes.
Captain Phillips.
Captain Phillips.
It's Captain Phillips in Captain Phillips.
Oh, I forgot his name was Richard. I'm sorry.
All right. Hang on. You know what I think is happening?
Go Captain Phillips. He's the captain again.
I think it's confusing. I think the ones that are the same, I'm mismarking them. You didn't have to put Richard. No, you didn't have to put Richard.
Because that would be a real dick move, Chris.
It would be very good. All right. Mark down this one too, because I think this might have thrown off the software, and I'm not going to get into it, but tell me if I'll pick a point. You tell me where you're missing your points, and I'll go back and fix them. All right. Question number 7. Real person number 7.
Oh God. Oh God. I saw this damn movie. I know one of the words. Oh, okay. Wait, the movie title came back to me. Okay. You're gonna love my name of this guy. I'm getting the name wrong, everybody. There. There. That's his IMDb character name right there.
What did you write, Alex?
I'm sure of it. I wrote Spy Guy number 4.
So a few teams knew which movie this was, and a couple teams remembered his name. It's not Spy Guy number 4. He was Spy Guy number 1 in this movie, really.
I mean, you could say. I mean, Mark Rylance also a spy.
He was kind of Spy Guy number 1.
The
movie is about him, yeah.
I mean,
but Hanks.
If you had a bridge between two spies, I think Hanks is number 2. To be honest,
he's got to be 2, right? I mean, he's Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
James B. Donovan, the subject of Bridge of Spies. Bridge of Spies. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And your final Hanks.
I know which one to be, and I think I remember his last name, and I hope you give me the last name. I think I know which one it's left.
You know what's left?
I think I know what's left. If you give me his last name, I'll be very happy.
I think it should. It should take it. All right. There he is.
Wait a minute. What about Huh? I thought you were going a different route.
Well, I guess you don't want to say it because it might give an answer away.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I don't think this is the right. No, this is not it. No, I think I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong. I think I'm just wrong. That's too bad. Oh, I had a video lag. I didn't get an answer. No, that's all right. That's all right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss for me. It's okay.
All right. So actually a fair amount of teams knew this one. This one I thought might be a little harder. This is Charlie Wilson in Charlie Wilson's War. Charlie Wilson's War. All right. So everybody tell me which ones you think you tell me if you missed out on a point during that round. Tell me which one. Okay, we got Sully. And yeah, just let me know and I will figure it out. I think it's mostly Captain Phillips and Sully.
Yeah.
And Captain Phillips, Sully and Captain Phillips for Good God Lemon. Okay. All right. I will. So right now, but while we're at the halfway mark, before I figure that out, Alex, tell us about you've got some really cool charitable events coming up.
I do. So the thing I did a lot of during this pandemic is I ran a great deal. I was always a runner, but then I became more of a certified running coach is what I did. So I have a lot of remote clients, this and that. I started a run group, and now I'm raising money for a fellow actor, a friend. His name was Sam Mossler, Mossler. Chris, I think I supplied you a couple of links.
Yes, I'll put them in the chat.
So he passed away suddenly in October of 2020. Heart attack. He was 45, and it was just really tough. I saw him the night before he died, and we had such a great night together, and we had acted in plays together. And then he was gone, and he was an avid walker, and is a fantastic writer, brilliant person. And he actually grew up in the town where I live now, which is Sarasota, Florida. So Sam Mossler spent many years as an actor in Los Angeles, New York, found himself back in his hometown and became a theater. I mean, just a godsend to theater in Florida. He won every major award in the Florida Regional Theater Circuit. He was just kicking ass, taking names, and he was gone way too soon. So what we're doing is, as a run group, we are Run SRQ. That's our airport call letters, SRQ. So everyone calls Sarasota SRQ. I don't know. They just do. So that's our run group. We're virtually running from Sarasota, Florida to Los Angeles, California, where I used to live. So we're traversing about 2,700 miles, and we're trying to do that in the month of April. So
wow,
donate to his fund. I know, it's cool. If you, for example, wanted to join the challenge, great, do so. There's information on how to join the challenge. If you're looking like, hey, it's thawing where I live, I can go outside again, feels good. If you do a 5K every day, you can rack up 100 miles this month. Fantastic. If you want to rack up more miles with running, walking, hiking, do it. Cycling, nice try. You'll have to reduce those miles for our total count. But if you're a cyclist, okay, no hate, but put those miles in. Do it for Sam, avid walker and runner. Let's go for it. So, yeah, it's the Sam Mosler Scholarship, and the event is on Challenge Hound. You can follow our progress, join it, and you can see yourself on bar graphs and charts, and you moving your little person across the country from Florida to Los Angeles. It's really fun.
That's really awesome. And I dropped the links that Alex gave me in the chat. So everybody should check that out. That's really exciting. That's really, really fun. So let's move on. I'm still trying to figure out everybody's point situation.
Sarasota bitches, like, well, yeah. Yeah, I get you. Sarasota bitches. Yes.
All right. So our next round is our puzzle round. And so, tomorrow's April Fool's Day. And I don't like April Fool's Day. I think it's very stupid. But I figured I'd let it inspire me. Inspire me to write a puzzle round where all of your answers are going to be incorrect. They're going to be technically incorrect questions or answers. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you hints, like 3-word or 3 hints that's going to lead you to the name of a movie that has a month of the year in it. So the correct answer would have the month of the year in it, but you have to give me the wrong answer where you swap in the word April for that word, right? So if it was a movie with like there's a movie with Kevin Kline called The January Man, I'm not going to put The January Man in there. But if I describe that movie the correct answer would be The April Man, right? So I'm going to give you hints. You're going to find that'll lead you to a movie that has a month of the year in it. And then you're going to put April in place of that month. So it's going to be, that's your puzzle, is remembering to put April in the clue. It'll make sense once you hear it. All right, here we go. Here is your first one. So your hints are Alec Baldwin, Sean Connery, Submarine. So figure out the name of that movie and then put April in it.
Instead of the actual
instead of the month.
Okay. I think I get it. Hooray, I got a point. Hooray. Exciting. Huzzah. How many people have said huzzah on your show as guests? Huh?
You might be the first. Let me bring it back.
Yeah.
I think you might be the first one. So
huzzah, yay, verily. Yeah.
So this movie is The Hunt for Red October. So your correct answer here for your incorrect answer is The Hunt for Red April. The Hunt for Red April. All right. So there you go. Now you understand. Hopefully everybody understands how this works. Here we go. Your next one.
Got it.
Your hints are Morgan Freeman, Antarctic migration. Morgan Freeman, Antarctic migration. Oh, I'm getting. Apparently, Kevin and Katie both said huzzah.
Huzzah!
A couple weeks ago. I didn't remember that. I apologize for robbing you of your huzzah.
That's all right. The more the merrier. Yay, verily.
Katie confirms that she did say huzzah on the show. I'm sorry, and she's not upset. I don't believe her. I think she's upset. Who's taking TMQ minutes?
Wow.
Yeah, we need like a.
And then it was decided when Chris Mann looked at the reader on the text and saw that, yes, confirmed, huzzah had been said.
Huzzah had, yep. Read it back. I am wrong. All right. So this movie is March of the Penguins, which makes your answer April of the Penguins. April of the Penguins.
A brilliant man who narrated that film. Yep.
It's the sequel, April of the Penguins.
That's
all right.
it.
Your third puzzle is Tom Cruise, Oliver Stone, Vietnam. Tom Cruise, Oliver Stone, Vietnam.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
Did you get it right, Alex?
I really hope so.
So far, I've got mostly correct answers. So I have a feeling that you probably did. All right. So that movie about real life person, that can be another one. Tom Cruise playing real people. I don't know if he's played enough real people to fill out a category. Ron Kovic, that's Born on the 4th of July.
He should learn how to play himself, you know?
Yeah. There'll be movies about
What's
him.
the real Tom Cruise like? I want to know. I think we want to know what the real Tom Cruise is like.
So Born on the 4th of April is your movie. All right. Your next one, Robin Williams, Cuba Gooding Jr., Afterlife. Robin Williams, Cuba Gooding Jr.,
Gosh.
Afterlife.
Saw that movie, and yikes. Ugh. Wow.
You saw this one, Alex?
Yeah, and I think I tried to forget it, and I totally forgot the whole title. So
You forgot it that much. You pushed it that far into the depths of your memory.
Not their best work. Snow Dogs for Cuba Gooding Jr. for sure, but for Robin Williams,
this one is called, the movie is What Dreams May Come.
That's right.
May being the month in there. So what dreams April come? What dreams April come?
I got it now. There it is, back in my head.
Now it's once you hear it, if all trivia could work that way.
Flashes on my screen. Hey, do you want to watch this? Nope. Nah.
All right, your next movie. Amy Adams, North Carolina In-Laws.
Oh gosh.
Amy Adams, North Carolina In-Laws.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
Two teams have gotten this so far. Yeah, this is Alex. This is the point of the show where usually it takes this long for everyone to get mad at me. They're already mad at me because of the scoring snafus. So now they're just doubly mad at me.
Oh God, I just remembered it. It's too late. Never mind. Never mind. Nope, it's all right. Moving on.
Ultimately, 6 teams got it. They remembered it was kind of like Amy Adams' breakout role in 2005 or so called Junebug, making your movie April Bug.
Yep.
April Bug is the name that I'm looking for.
Gone.
All right. Question number 6. Meryl Streep, Julia Roberts, Pulitzer-winning play.
There we go. This one I understand.
Julia Roberts, Pulitzer-winning play.
I am a theater person. I don't know.
There you go. Your theater roots coming in handy.
I still, you know, what's funny is I still wrote the actual other month. Still, as I'm typing that, like, what's not the place?
That's the trick. That's the trick of this round. Is you gotta know the movie and then you gotta remember to.
I'm gonna get this point. Oh yeah, delete. Yeah, it's not the actual month. It's the other one. They want you to write April. Write April every time.
That's the prank. That's my hilarious prank for today.
Write April again. Keep writing April.
So, Alex, do you want to say what the real name of the movie is?
August, Osage County.
So that would make it April. Osage County. There you go. All right. Question number 6. 2 more to go. Keanu, Charlize, Dying. Keanu, Charlize. Yeah, it's a very bleak reaction to the very sad clue.
I don't know. Oh well.
We should have jumped right on that one, Alex. Though,
Keanu had like a dead expression on his face. It's really weird.
Yeah. Big fan of all of those.
He had this. I remember that Keanu Reeves film. He seemed sullen, sort of expressionless, sort of dead eyes. What was that movie?
Yeah, what could that possibly have been?
Narrow it down.
So the movie is Sweet November. Sweet November is the movie. So your answer is Sweet April.
Sweet April.
Sweet April.
Yeah.
Coming
I got that one.
tomorrow. You got it?
Yeah, I sure did.
Got it. 29% got it right.
Gotcha.
And your final question, Gyllenhaal, Mining Town, Rockets.
Oh, damn.
Gyllenhaal, Mining Town, Rockets.
No, that's a different movie. This one is called. Oh, no.
Just remember you got to swap in April to get the point. You got to swap in April to get the point.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh well.
All right, you couldn't come up with it.
Oh no, I didn't. I forgot about it. I remember that movie, but I don't remember the title. And
so the movie was actually based on a book called Rocket Boy.
I just remembered. It's October Sky, isn't it?
It's October Sky, yeah. Which they didn't want to. It was really weird. I was reading about this. It's called October Sky because it's based on a book called Rocket Boys, and they didn't think that a movie called Rocket Boys would do well with like women over 35. So they anagrammed Rocket Boys to October Sky. Yeah, that's your history of October Sky.
When did this come out? When was this movie?
1999 or so. Figure out how old Alex and I were when it
were like wordplay. Yeah, people didn't want to Google nothing.
April Sky is your answer because it was October Sky. All right, so let's take a look at your scores. I still have to add everybody's. I still have to figure out how to get everybody their proper points. But for now, let's look at these scores. We've got in third place with 24 points, the producers. In second place with 26 points, Sterling Cooper, Roland Deli Betts. And in first place with 28 points, Marley's Chains. So now, this is the point in the show when I always ask you guys, it's a donation-based show. It's a completely free game and show to partake in, but we ask for donations just to help us keep going. And I've been bringing in, I brought in some of your heroes, really. Vision, Rango, Snake Plissken, and tonight is no different. Please welcome to the show. You know him from other things, but he's been in a lot of movies. Please welcome Santa Claus. Santa Claus is here.
Yeah, I'm doing them. Yeah. Tom, I'll call you back. Ho, ho, ho.
Hello, Santa.
Oh, Chris, it's so good to see you. Oh, damn, you look great, man.
Thank you. You too, Santa. You must be. This is like a not a very busy period for you, right?
You couldn't be more wrong, young boy. You see, Santa. So there's the holiday season where I do my thing. But all throughout the year, I'm shooting movies. I'm in Toronto right now. I'm in Toronto shooting a Hallmark movie. Every single Santa movie you've seen is me.
That's you. I've been meaning to ask, did you do your own stunts in the Santa Claus when you beef it off the roof? Was you?
No, that wasn't. I don't do my own stunts. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's true. You're like 5,000 years old. You can't really.
Yeah, no, and honestly, like I gotta tell you, I love acting. Acting's amazing. It's so fun. The people on set are so real, and COVID really affected the Hollywood the industry.
Yeah, how is it up there in Toronto?
It's weird, man. Ho, ho, ho. It's just weird, It's just like you gotta take your mask off. You gotta put your mask on, take it off. It's just weird, Hollywood's changed. Ho, ho, ho.
But I mean, Santa, acting is just like, that's a good side hustle for you, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. Being Santa Claus and being a jolly man, got my foot in the door. But right now, I'm really focused on my my acting career. I'm an actor first, and then a Santa,
and then a Santa. It's just that's where the money is, man.
That's true. And if you're in 100 movies a year.
Yes.
So
hey, I know there's a lot of fans in the chat room. So let me know which one is your favorite movie I've been in with the hashtag Santa Cinema Classic. and
Yeah.
make sure cinema is spelled with an S.
Yeah, use it. Yeah, use hashtag Cinema Santa. Santa, I know you got to get back. You got to get back on set. But can you tell everyone a little bit about donating to the movie quiz, please?
Oh, it'd be an honor. You see, let's get real, folks. The movie quiz is free to play. Think about it. All of this is free. But the movie quiz relies on donations. That's right. So if you're enjoying yourself, please give a little moolah, as they say in Hollywood, to the tip jar. It's on the page. And Venmo a few dollars, please. It goes a long way. It takes credit cards too. And I know you have credit cards because you're all alive in the 21st century.
Well, thank you, Santa. I know that you've got to get back to filming the Hallmark movie.
Sorry. It's just my reps are on my ass all the time.
I understand. I'll let you go, Santa. I really appreciate you stopping by. I hope you don't give up the Santa job, though. I get it. It's.
We'll see what goes on.
There's 9 months. You got 9 months to decide.
I'm up for
like a contract renewal as Santa.
Yeah. I gotta talk to my reps.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, Santa. Good luck.
I love you.
I love you too, Santa. It means a lot to hear.
Well, I have to say that because I'm Santa. But I mean it. I love you.
But I love you too, Santa. All right. So everybody, listen to Santa. Throw some money in the tip jar if you can. That'd be greatly appreciated. Santa will know if you did or not. That's kind of his thing. He's busy right now, but he still checks his list. All right, so let's head to our final round of the night. So we had Santa here just now, but it is a different holiday coming up this weekend. It's Easter. So I'm not doing anything about Easter itself, but I'm going to give you a round all about Easter eggs. Easter eggs in movies. Is your final round of the night, a round all about Easter eggs. So, Alex, were you excited to see Santa Claus just now?
Very. I mean, the fact is that I understand why he can't cross the border. I mean, Canada, US, it's tough to it's tough to travel right now for everybody, I guess.
And he's got a work permit up there to shoot that Hallmark movie.
Everybody's living for the weekend up in Canada.
All right, so let's jump into our final round of the night, Easter eggs. Question number 1. It's a multiple choice. Ready Player One, a movie that's basically one giant Easter egg, recounts the real history of the term, which is that Warren Robinett, working as a programmer with what company, was fed up with not getting credit for his work, and in 1980 hid his name in a cave in the game Adventure. What company did Warren Robinett work for when he basically created Easter eggs? He didn't create the term, but he created what's considered to be the first Easter egg.
Ooh. What is it?
And also, yeah, definitely hit you have to hit submit even for multiple choice.
I think I did.
All right. We got 10 teams got it correct. So Adventure, that was an Atari game.
I did press that. It didn't submit. I didn't submit.
Was an Atari game.
Oh.
All right. So your next question. This one is not multiple choice. You got to fill it in. Eagle-eyed viewers can look for a product from what massive corporate chain in every scene of Fight Club? A comment on the company's pervasive ubiquity. What company? It's like almost like a reverse. It's like an anti product placement. What company has a product by David Fincher's design, not the company's design?
Want to fight about it? I put Atari, but it didn't submit in time, and that's too bad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex.
Hey, that's what happens. That's what happens. Damn this technology. Damn this.
All right. So your the answer in every scene, they actually name check this company in the movie, but you'll see a cup lingering somewhere in every scene. Starbucks cup is in every scene of Fight Club. Apparently, you got it. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Question number 3. This one is multiple choice once again, and remember to hit submit even for multiple choice. Which of these Easter eggs appear throughout the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Is it a secret cameo from David Bowie, backwards messages in the time warp, literal Easter eggs, or a tease of the pseudo sequel Shock Treatment? There was a pseudo sequel to this movie, but was there a tease of it? Or were there literal Easter eggs or backward messages in a time warp or a secret cameo from David Bowie?
I mean, I was Dr. Frankenfurter for Halloween. I've seen so many midnight showings, but maybe I wasn't quite sober. I don't remember this one.
This one? Yeah. This one was, I didn't know this until I was researching this round. It was, they apparently, even though the movie shot like in the fall, they did on set, they did an Easter egg hunt. And they missed a whole bunch of them, and they can actually be found in certain scenes. There are literal Easter eggs in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's just to jump to the left and just smash it.
Yeah. And then you step to the right. When you step to the right, it's you're just spreading egg all over the place.
I don't know.
Question number 4. In Captain America: The Winter Soldier, this character's headstone, so I'm looking for a character name here, features a biblical quote that's associated with one of the actor's other iconic roles. So the actor who played this character has a biblical quote that's associated with with that role, with a different role.
Wow.
I'm looking for in Captain America. What's this which character are we talking about?
Okay. There you are.
All right. So it was so the quote on this headstone, it's a fake out headstone because nobody actually dies in Marvel movies.
Because they're acting. And it's
right. Well, that's true. Yeah, everyone's alive, including Santa Claus in the Santa Claus.
Everyone just lives on for 40 more movies.
On his headstone is a quote from Ezekiel 25:25, or they change it to the correct one. It's wrong in Pulp Fiction because it's Nick Fury.
Yes.
Because of Samuel L. Jackson, it was a callback to Pulp Fiction.
That makes much more sense.
Question number 5. In 1997's Hercules, the hero can briefly be seen wearing a pelt made from what previous Disney villain?
Oh.
Disney villain from a previous movie. But I need the name of the villain, not the name of the movie.
Come on, baby. Come on. I submitted an answer. I pressed submit. I don't see it submitting. There it is. Come on. Come on. Depends who you really thought was a villain in the movie, though. Really depends.
That's true.
I thought, in Little Mermaid, it wasn't Ariel.
You thought
Ursula. Ursula was my hero in that one.
Ursula was the hero of wow.
Things up. Sure.
It's an interesting take.
It's a hot take.
It's a hot take. A hot Little Mermaid take. Is Scar. Hercules is wearing a Scar's head.
The Jeremy irony of it.
That's very good. Question number 6. This is multiple choice as well. In the early 2000s heyday of DVDs, many discs came with unlockable Easter eggs, like a chronological version of which nonlinear film? Was it The Usual Suspects, Pulp Fiction, Citizen Kane, or Memento?
Oh, damn.
Which of these movies that has a nonlinear narrative? You had to go, it was so elaborate. You had to look it up and you had to punch in 10 different things and then it would just jump between chapters.
Movies, but I, again, don't know this is an interesting fact. What an Easter egg. Wow.
I have this edition, this DVD edition. You had to buy a specific DVD edition and of Memento. Memento is the answer.
I mean, I'm happy for you that you know that.
I did it. It was not worth it. And it was just
I wrote it on my hand and it just got all dirty.
You're going to forget it. You're going to forget it again.
Milk the wash of no, I can't even read this. What's the point?
Yes. My son does regularly ask questions about DVD menus. He just the other day he wanted to just watch the menu of the movie.
Wow.
Which is strange.
That's what I'm going to name my child Skip.
All right. Question number 7. Which titular creature is briefly found among Bonnie's toys in Toy Story 3 in an homage to Hayao Miyazaki?
Oh, damn.
So it's a titular creature from a Hayao Miyazaki movie that appears among Bonnie's toys briefly in Toy Story 3.
I mean, let's go for it. I couldn't remember because I was crying so much. I think.
Yeah, it was. And then they made a fourth one, which
They did.
just left it alone. Just left it alone. That ending of 3 was so good.
We just want to be children forever. That's what I love about our generation that will never die.
And that's why Disney and Pixar can keep milking us for
our childhood was the best. Let's force it on our kids and say, here's why our childhood was better than yours will ever be. So we're going to foist it on you. Memorize our childhood. Yeah.
All right. So this character from a movie from 1988, from the movie My Neighbor Totoro, the character is Totoro. Totoro. You get my son also likes these movies, all these Miyazaki movies, so I get the Totoro song stuck in my head.
They'll love Cobra Kai because we kind of like Karate Kid, so let's just foist that on them too.
Keep going. Don't
you love the 80s, don't you? Because we have to make you like it.
Yeah, just strip my nostalgia and never create anything new. That's what we want.
Bring them back. Are they still alive? Talk to those actors over there. They've been doing
dig them up. If they're not, dig them up. And your final regular question of the game. Often filmmakers will pepper in visual clues to let viewers know that death is in the air. For example, the letter X in The Departed, the color red in The Sixth Sense, and what fruit in The Godfather? What fruit is the harbinger of death in The Godfather?
I'll say something silly. If I got this right, I think I got this right. I think I did. Pretty sure. Not gonna lie. I think I got this one.
Katie says, I've never related to a character more than when Sporky kept trying to throw himself away.
Crash?
He actually is. Overall, I disagree in principle with Toy Story 4 existing, but Forky is definitely, he is great.
Yeah.
All right. So this one, Alex, what did you put for this one?
I put oranges.
That's oranges, right? Because he puts it in his mouth. There's oranges spilled over the street. When he shot, there's a couple other instances. Oranges are the harbinger of death.
So I get it. I understand.
Right. They're constantly talking about that.
They're everywhere,
right? They're just like, all right. So let's check out your scores. So what I'm gonna do, everybody, for the missing points is I can see it's complicated why my corrections aren't overriding, but I'm gonna fix it so that everybody gets their points retroactively. But for now, I'm just going to proceed with the game as is, and then after the fact, you'll get all the points. I'll fix it, but we're going to proceed with the game with the points that we have. So in what do we got? Third place with 28 points apiece. Horny Balloon Adventure and Trixie Hobbitses in second place with 30 points apiece. Chris and Sterling Cooper rolling deli bets, but with a pretty strong lead. 35 points is Marley's Chains. Now, yes, I also know that some people are missing points, so that'll get corrected later. But also, you've got a bonus question coming up here. Ooh. Now, the way this bonus question is going to work is there's two parts. So I'm going to ask you a question that has two correct answers, but I'm also going to show you a fake out third one. I've changed the point value for it today. It's worth 6 points for tonight's game. I dropped it down from 8. I felt like 8 was maybe a little too high. Let me know if you disagree. I can bring it back to 8 for next week, but it's worth 6 points. So if you click the 2 correct answers, you'll get all 6 points. If you click 1 correct answer and don't select and make a second choice, you'll get 3. But if you click a correct one and an incorrect one, if you have an incorrect one in your mix anywhere, you'll get 0 points. So if you know one for sure and you don't want to risk losing those 3 points, you can just let it go. Just click the one. If you think you know both, and you can go for it and get 6. But if you get one wrong, you're going to get 0 points. So upwards of 6 points for this one.
I'm a big risker. Let's just go.
You're going to risk it? You're going to go for it?
Yeah.
So for this bonus question, Alex, I always try to combine a couple of things. So we had a versus round. We had our Tom Hanks round. So your last one's going to be about Joe versus the volcano. Your last question of the night is about Joe versus the volcano. All right, here we go. Your last question of the night, worth up to 6 points. Joe versus the Volcano was the first of 4 times that Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan co-starred in a movie. Which 2 of these older romantic comedies served as the inspiration for a pair of their outings? So 2 of these Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan movies were remakes or inspired by older movies. 2 of those movies are in here. One of them is a fake out. If you select the fake out, you'll get 0 points. If you select the 2 correct ones, you'll get 6. If you select 1 correct one, you get 3. 20 points on the clock. Here we go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just agree to reveal the answers to each other on top of the Space Needle.
Yes, exactly.
If you don't show, Chris, well, I'll need someone
on
else.
Valentine's Day next year, which is like a year from now.
I won't do better than you. I will definitely take a second or third option.
All right. So did you so the 2 movies, they've been in 4 movies, Joe versus the Volcano. One that it's kind of a sneaky one. I tried to come up with something that would incorporate the sneaky movie they made called Ithaca together, directed by Meg Ryan a couple years ago. But the 2 main ones are You've Got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah.
You've Got Mail was based on Shop Around the Corner. And Affair to Remember is the basis of Sleepless in Seattle. So your 2 answers are An Affair to Remember and The Shop Around the Corner. Mr. Blanding's Build His Dream House was made into a remade into The Money Pit with Tom Hanks.
Woo!
So that was why I chose it as your fake out. All right. So now bear in mind, I know that some points might get added here. So I know that this might change. But
I left up the charts. I left right up there.
You jumped right up. You jumped right up, Alex. Let's look at your top teams in a top. Let's do 4th because that's really 3rd. Tied for 3rd place with 30 points apiece. Horny Balloon Adventure and Trixie Hobbitses tied for 2nd place with 36 points apiece. For now, it might change depending on the regrade. Chris and Sterling Cooper rolling deli bets, but bringing home their first win. Congratulations to this team. They won by 5. I don't think that's going to change. I don't think anyone has enough points to change this. Marley's Chains
wow.
Takes home their first win. Nicely done. I'm going to put it into post-game mode. I don't have a graphic for post-game mode, but I want to say thank you so much. I know it ran over time a bit, but Alex, thank you so much for coming onto the show. It was really great to see you.
Really good to see you too. Nostalgic. And I mean, I just came down to Florida. I mean, if that's for you, maybe in 30, 40 years, I just did it before everybody else in the Northeast did it. So come to Florida because everybody else is. Just come on down.
You got to jump on everybody. All right. So check out the links to Alex's charity. And that all sounds really great, Alex. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Scroll for your body too. Get out there. It's April. Get out moving. Do it for me. I'll do it for another fellow artist. If you're an artist out there, I love the theater, love the arts, love movies. Do it for Sam Mosler. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, my friend. It was great to see you. Thank you, Alex. Everybody else, thank you for playing. I'll regrade it. I'll have the scores up tomorrow after I fix it. Thank you for bearing with me through that. And I really appreciate everybody watching. I hope you had a good time tonight. Throw some money in the tip jar if you can. Otherwise, stay safe. Watch some movies, and I will see you back here next week for more movie quiz. Have a great week, everybody.